Alright guys, today I'm gonna teach you what is Maven. Usually called Apache Maven is a build automation and project management tool. What Maven is in simple explanation. Think of Maven as a project assistant that downloads your libraries and your project needs, compiles your code, runs tests, packages your app into a jar WAR file, keeps your project structure organized. In this short video, we're going to see the main benefits of Maven. The first one, automatic dependency management. To me, the biggest benefit, by the way. 2, standard project structure. 3, easy build process. 4, reproducible builds. 5, dependency version control. 6, plugin ecosystem. So to summarize, with Maven, what does Maven bring to the table? Less configuration, more coding. I'm not wasting my time configuring things that are already coded, that other people did for me. All right? So, the first benefit is automatic dependency management. To me, the biggest benefit. Before Maven, developers had to manually download jar files and add them to the project. With Maven, you declare libraries in one file, the pom.xml. Maven downloads them automatically. It also downloads the libraries required by those libraries. Yeah, I know. So let's jump into this. As you can see, I have my root folder here with the name of my project. And right away, you can see there is a pom.xml. So every time you're in a Maven ecosystem, you will have this XML file, the pom.xml. So I'm not gonna explain everything about the pom.xml, but we will see the first tips you need to know to start coding with Maven. You will see the name of your project and also a markup called dependencies. In this dependencies section, you will see you can drop some dependency with a new markup. Every time you're gonna write a dependency this way, Maven will automatically detect that you need some libraries and it will download and install it into IntelliJ right away. Let's jump into an example. Most all the developers need to connect to a database, right? Such as MySQL. So I'm not gonna code all the Java classes that are very complex, very tough to code, that all the developers coded for me years ago. I want to take benefit of it. I don't want to code it one more time. So I'm gonna drop this dependency here with the name of my dependency and the version if needed. We'll see the version control later on in other videos. Right away, Maven, IntelliJ will tell Maven that I wrote a dependency here, and Maven will download and install libraries. So it would be a bytecode in a jar. In this section, it will drop it in this section. And as you can see, I have a Maven folder with MySQL connector Java jar. So right away, Maven downloaded for me the Java classes that I don't want to code anymore. Those classes are already coded, all right? So this is one of the main benefits of Maven. Less configuration. I'm not gonna code one more time. Some people already coded for me. which is those jar usually are open source and free. So the Maven ecosystem brings you to the table every tool that a modern developer needs, such as connecting to a database, hosting a website, hashing password, handling the connection to a website with a login password, and so on. All right? So let's jump to the second benefit. Standard project structure. Maven forces a clean and consistent folder layout, such as a main folder and a test folder. Let's jump into it. As you can see, every Maven project got those two folders, all right? This makes projects easier to understand, easier to share, easier to maintain in teams. This means if you're calling for help, you want me to help you, I'm not gonna look forever where your tests are, where your code is. I know I will have those two folders. I believe so. When you're on the Maven content, you will have also the resources folder, which is a very important folder, and we will jump into it into next video. The third benefit is easy build process. With simple commands, Maven can compile code, run tests, create deployable files like jar, war. We will call this life cycle. In IntelliJ, you can find it here, hitting the Maven button right here, and you will see the name of your project, and you will find also life cycle. I mean, I'm not going to explain all the life cycles here, but the mainstream we want to focus on is compile, test, and package. Compile will compile right away for you your code. Test will run all your tests in the test folder. We will see it in next videos. And generate a report telling you how many tests were passed and how many failed. Package is to help you to do your job. If your tests are passed, you're gonna generate your bytecode. All right? The fourth benefit is reproducible builds. This means every developer gets the same result because all versions are defined in the pom.xml. Maven downloads the exact same dependencies. This avoids the classic, it works on my machine, but not on yours. All right? So this is very, very important to have the same versions. All right? The fifth benefit is dependency version control. You can control which version of a library to use, avoid conflicts between libraries. So, as you can see here, I can choose the version of MySQL. By the way, I think there is an auto-completion in IntelliJ, depends on the version you are, but probably if you have the community version, you will be good. You don't need to buy the ultimate version. The last benefit to me is the plugin ecosystem. Maven has plugins for running tests, code quality checks, deployment, documentation generation. We will use in our next lectures Jacoco and also some libraries that let you know what are your endpoints, give the documentation of your endpoints if you're doing a REST API, and so on. So, to summarize and to end this first short video, Maven is an ecosystem that brings you the pom.xml to let you download right away some jar, some bytecode that already exists. It will store it here in external libraries. You don't want to code some stuff that already exists and works very well. Everybody got a pom.xml, so if there's anything weird in your buddy code, you can help him out, checking what is the version of this jar. Everything. The structure. This is very convenient. I'm gonna jump to your code. All right, I know you got a test folder. I know you got a main folder. And I, by the way, probably know you got the resources folder. So I'm not gonna look forever in your folders to look for what I'm looking for. I know the test will be here. I know the resources will be here. And I know your Java class will be here, all right? The life cycles. And the three very important are test, package, and test, compile, and package, sorry. So that's pretty much it, and I will see you in the next video.